What's up, Game Boys and Girls? Big T here, back with another video. Know it's been a minute since my last video, but I'm just kind of still having to adjust to the new location, the new life, the new house, and all that good stuff. It's just been a crazy adjustment period. I actually got a second job, so I'm working 2 jobs right now because I'm trying to re-up as far as all the money we spent buying this house. Maybe I'll do a video letting you guys check out the crib. Certainly one showing you my new kind of gaming area here. You've seen it in my background. Maybe in one other video I think I've done so far. But yeah, this video is about the Nintendo Switch and kind of my new obsession with it, which is just buying kind of more obscure stuff. Not really overly obscure, but you know, games that people don't talk about all that much, and keeping them sealed for whatever reasons, and maybe buying a digital copy that I can actually play, and just keeping a bunch of sealed games. So we're gonna just go over kind of not my entire collection here, because we've done that in a video before, but just kind of some sealed games that I have currently that I don't really plan on opening, that I'm just going to play the digital versions of, either it be on the Switch or on Steam or something like that. I've caught myself doing that, just buying Steam versions of games so I can keep my Switch copy sealed. I don't know why I'm in this. I never thought I'd be doing that kind of stuff, but here I am, not wanting to break the seal on a lot of my games. So let's just look at some of the titles that I have sealed that I don't plan on opening, and yeah, let's get into it. Grabbing my bag here. This is my crusty, dusty bag. I actually used to have them in a box, my Switch games, but now I have this little bag that I use for this. So let's just go over some of the titles I have here. First up, well, these are not in any kind of order. So first up, I have Blaster Master Zero. This is one of the first games I actually bought on Switch, Blaster Master Zero, and just recently got, a few months ago, got the physical copy of the game there. So I already have the digital one, so I'm not going to be opening that. And then I recently, also along with Blaster Master Zero, I got Blaster Master Zero 2. See it there, it's kind of blurry. There it is. These are both limited run games. I also have Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. I have this on PS2. I might get the digital version of this on Switch, just to have the updated visuals and whatnot. But I have already beaten this game on PS2, and so there really isn't a reason for me to open this, so I'm going to probably hold on and keep this sealed. I have a feeling that this is probably going to go up in price if it hasn't already. And then we have Wonder Boy, Asha, and Monster World. Again, this is one of those obscure titles that have a physical copy. And so I wanted to get that. These are some really nice looking games, the Wonder Boy games. Really nice artwork, especially on the updated visuals. Then we have Monster Boy, which is also a part of this series. And this is the Korean, I think it's the Korean version, but it has English words and stuff, so it's basically English. You see a legendary series returns with a grand new adventure. So again, the artwork in these games look really good. This is one of my recent pickups from Limited Run, and that is Bug Fables. It's kind of a spiritual successor to, I think it's Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. So that's pretty cool. It also came with this little card here. So check that out. And again, I have this digitally on Steam, I think it's Steam. So I won't be opening that. And then I have 2 games here. No More Heroes games, which are 2 of my favorite Wii games all time. So No More Heroes 1 and 2. These are, again, updated visuals, 1080p. So nice, cleaner visuals. More modern, not completely modern, but more modern visuals. And I've already stomped these games out on Wii. But I do want to play them with Joy-Cons and see what the comparison is as far as playing with the Wii Remote Nunchuck. And having a nice, cleaner visuals is also going to be cool. So I'm most likely just going to buy these digital on Switch as well and never open those, at least not for the foreseeable future. And then we have Ys Origin. I kind of just recently got into the Ys series with Ys 8. Yeah, get into it with the 8th game. But I always heard really good things about it. And so I decided, hey, why not? It's one of the major Switch titles from, who was it, Falcom? Yeah, Falcom. And they're kind of reluctant to, for whatever reasons, put games over to the Switch when they did a lot of stuff on the PlayStation Vita, if I'm not mistaken. And so they started finally bringing over stuff to the Switch. And a lot of Ys games, I don't know if I have them all, but you'll see a couple here. This is Ys 9 Monstrum Nox, I believe it's called. This is the packed edition. And again, it's sealed. And I'm just gonna, I think I want to keep it sealed. I don't know. See how that goes. And here is one that I actually had 2 copies of. I bought 2 by mistake, but it actually worked out. Grandia, however you want to pronounce it. I pronounce it Grandia. Grandia HD Collection. So you got Grandia 1 and 2, which are, let's see if I get this right. I believe Grandia, I think they're both on PS1. I'm trying to remember. Sega Saturn only had Grandia, and it was only in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. And I have the Japanese Sega Saturn version of Grandia 1. But yeah, this is both of those games, updated visuals. And I actually had, like I said, I bought 2 copies of this by mistake, but ended up selling the other copy. And I'm going to hold on to this one to keep. I actually sold the other copy for like 180 because I had no idea that they were going for that. And I looked and I'm like, well, I'm not going to undercut it if that's what people are, buying it for. So $180, and I was able to get other things with that. So other games. So some of the games you see here are funded by Grandia HD Collection, my other copy of it that I sold. And then let's get into some Mana. We have Trials of Mana, which I'm sure you guys all know about. And then you have Collection of Mana also, which is which versions is it? It's the Game Boy, and you have Final Fantasy Adventure. You have Secret of Mana and Trials of Mana on here. The original Trials of Mana. This is a remake, by the way. I should have announced that. This is the remake of Trials of Mana, and this is the original that's on this collection here, Collection of Mana. So that is very cool. These are both sealed, and again, I haven't gotten a digital version of either one of these, but that's in the works. I'm planning on doing that, so I never have to open these. Here, I was talking about obscure, and so here we have an obscure game that pretty much no one knows about. This is Rico. I've seen some reviews for it. It's a first-person shooter. It has kind of like cel-shaded visuals. You can see it in the cover art there. This thing does not want to. There we go. Focus there. You can see it in the cover art. It's pretty much the game visually looks like that. The cover art there, the character models and whatnot. It kind of has that. What was that game on GameCube? Was it not Killer 7, but it was like something 8 or something like that. Can't think of it. I have it, but I can't think of the name of that game. But yeah, so you can see other characters there as well. I have not touched this game yet, but again, I've heard it was a pretty good game. Pretty good visuals. I like the visual style. So, and there is actually a sequel out called Rico London, I think it's called, and I'm going to pick that up at some point. Not too long ago, I got the Street Fighter collection here, 30th anniversary collection, which has, let's see if it has every game listed on the back here. It says 12 arcade classics come home all in one essential game. Go online with Hyper Fighting, Super Street Fighter 2, Turbo, Alpha 3, and Third Strike. Explore decades of art history and comprehensive galleries and all that good stuff. So it shows all the games on the back. Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter, what is that? Oh, is that Super Street Fighter 2? Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, Super Street Fighter 2 The New Challengers, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter Alpha, which is one of my favorites, Street Fighter Alpha 2 as well, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Third Strike, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, and Third Strike, Street Fighter 3, and I need to get my glasses. I can't see. It's really tiny. But you can see all the games on the back there. Focus. Focus, Danielson. Focus. 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 Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Doesn't want to do it. Anyway. So, there you go. And this, I also have for the collection. I'm not ever going to open it because I rather play all these games in their original forms. So, Mario 64, I'd rather play on my N64. Super Mario Sunshine, I'd rather play on my GameCube using a GameCube controller. And Mario Galaxy, I'd rather play on the Wii using the Wii Remote Nunchuck because that's the way the game was designed. So, you guys, if you've been around a while, you've seen my video criticizing this package. It's very bare bones, and it's sad because these are iconic games for iconic consoles, and I just wish they would have done a lot more to beef up the value, but they didn't. But there it is in my collection. And then we have Kaze and the Wild Masks. This is another spiritual successor game. This is very much Donkey Kong Country, Super Nintendo ones, complete with like minecart type of stuff. It's not a minecart, but it's a very similar setup. These people who developed this game, Pixel Hive, clearly influenced by Donkey Kong Country series, and it's just a really cool homage to it, and it's really good. I've seen tons of reviews on it. I actually picked this up on Steam. I think it's on Steam as well. And so I won't open this. I'll be playing this on my Steam Deck whenever it launches. So yeah, there you have it. Those are. I know I have a few more, and they're up behind me here on my shelf. But these are more, like I said, of the obscure, lesser-known titles that I'm keeping sealed, and they're gonna stay that way for the foreseeable future. So, let me know what you think. Do you guys think I'm crazy? 'Cause I think I am for basically buying games twice just because I don't want to open. I don't know. Maybe maybe you feel like there's an investment aspect to it, and there kind of is. I don't know if I care about that as much as just having the physical games, but there is something to that as well. I also plan on going back and buying certain. Now these are definitely investment ideas, so I'm gonna go back and buy like Breath of the Wild again. I have it on Wii U, but maybe I'll get a couple extra copies of that. I've done that on Wii U with a couple of other games that were just like super cheap to buy. One being Zombie U. I got a couple of brand new copies of Zombie U, and they both for like $7. And I'm gonna get Xenoblade Chronicles again, another copy of that. There's a few games that I want to double up on, maybe even triple up on for certain consoles. Just have the original, like, unopened, sealed, versions, and maybe I will pass them off and sell them down the line in the future at some point. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you also do this to yourself? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you again for watching and listening, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.